Arm. Arm, what are you doing? Why is my arm doing this? Eh. Come on. Go down. Reset. 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 Eh. Come on. Reset. I don't know what my arm's doing. Okay. It stopped. It seems to have stopped. That was weird. That was bizarre. It looked like it was like trying to wave, and yeah, it's not. Didn't do it right. I'm on my last soda. Then I have to go to the kitchen and get another case to bring up to my office. But I'm too lazy. Here, have some soda ASMR. Heck yeah, ASMR time. Well, not really, because my voice needs a good warm up. That's why I'm streaming. Streaming to warm up my voice a bit. Because this dang cough I have keeps scratching at my throat. Morning, and time zone to people not in North America. How's everyone doing? I know I've been like streaming a million times lately, but like my IRL friends are insanely busy for our usual Zoom chats because their busy season picks up now that it's the end of the year. It's that that final quarter business, all that stuff. So their companies are like, "You're working overtime. You don't get a social life." So like I haven't talked to friends in like forever, aside from like a few Facebook messages. I'm horrifically lonely. Okay, my husband's not home. Who am I gonna talk to? My parents? They're boomers. And, okay, so, story time. My mom lives vicariously through me. I love my mother very dearly. She's an amazing woman, but this is one thing my brother noted, that she likes to live vicariously through me. So, if I like something, within that same year, she will discover it and like it too. And sometimes I'm okay with it, because I'm like, okay, Ma, you do you. If you like it, you like it. And other times I'm like, no, Mom, why? Like, granted, she did not want to become a sex worker, though she did insist that people thought she was a MILF when she was younger. And I'm like, okay, Mom, whatever you say. You were a mother in the late 80s and early 90s when people would, like, know you were a mother. So if that was a term back then, who am I to judge? But come on, Mom. Don't compete with me. Like, what are you doing? But she has decided she wants to become a VTuber. Not for, like, fame or anything, but she wants to be able to go online and talk about things without repercussions for any future employment she may have. And if she is a cartoon character, company can't really pin things on her if she shares an unpopular opinion. And some of her opinions are really unpopular. She just wants to boomer it up on the internet, but wants to do it as a little cartoon character. So I'm not gonna take that from her. Not gonna gatekeep being a VTuber. But I just find it funny that I started doing this like last year. And this year she decided she was going to invest in a new computer and get art made once she figured out what she wanted to look like. And she's probably going to have her model made around Christmas time. So I'm like, okay, mama. Hey, howdy, hey, good morning. I know that was like a riveting story. I'm full of them. Have any of you ever tried DMT? That's like the one psychedelic thing I have not tried yet. I've heard it's really intense. I like psychedelics because like I have mental health issues, and it's kind of a misnomer to say psychedelics make things worse when you have mental health issues. Because in my experience, they've been very therapeutic. And there was research done, I think, in like the 60s or 70s that psychedelics can be beneficial to certain mental health disorders as like therapeutic drugs. Particularly like the stuff in mushrooms and cactuses. And like micro doses of LSD. What's DMT? Oh, you sweet summer child. It's a substance that basically when you take it, it makes you trip. Makes you trip balls from what I've heard. And it's really intense. Like, what you see, what you may hear, what you experience, I've heard is just really intense. And I want to know what the fun's all about. A Metapod here. So, like, as a Pokemon, Espeon's my favorite, but I self-identify as a Metapod. Because when I use Harden, it's super effective. Ba-dum-tsh. Okay, children, don't do drugs. Hugs not drugs. But my arm agrees. What are you doing, arm? I'm not even moving my arm. I'm sitting here. Okay, like, wait. Settle down, Beavis. So, like, I'm not advocating doing drugs. I'm just saying that, like, an experience would be cool. So, to the Americans, how was your Thanksgiving? Mine was very long and mildly aggravating because I was so tired. I just wanted to go home and go to bed. But the rest of my family wanted to stay at our other family's house for like forever. And I'm like, I just sleep. It's late. My problem is if the baby takes a nap somewhere, then when I get her home, she won't go to bed right away. And she'll be up forever. And I had that problem last night because she took a nap at my in-laws' house. So when I got her home and got her, you know, her bath and in her jammies and stuff, she still sat up in her crib rolling around with her stuffed animals until like midnight. Just for the record, I'm not antisocial, but I'm not fond of holidays that require casual socialization. Like, this is why I kind of enjoy being Jewish. And that, yes, we have, like, holidays where we get together, but the ones that require getting together are, like, serious business holidays. So we just get down to, like Passover. We read from the Passover book. We tell the story of Moses, and then we eat, and then we let the kids play their games, and then we all go home. It's great. And then the high holy days, Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, we just go to temple, grab lunch, and then also go home. It's amazing. And yeah, my family personally does like a family party for Hanukkah, but that's like not like a requirement. Like most families that I know are Jewish don't really do much for Hanukkah other than what they do in their own houses, like each night, like lighting the menorah, giving kids gifts, whatever. But my dad likes to get the family together at least one day during December slash November slash January, because sometimes it's been in January, not Hanukkah itself, just my dad's party, and get people together to hang out, because I have cousins all over the East Coast. And I have family in Israel too, but they rarely come to the States anymore. But it's great because we just get together for like a couple hours, go yay God, and then we get to do whatever we want. We can leave if we want to. It's not rude if we want to leave at like 2 p.m. It's kind of expected. Meanwhile, like Thanksgiving, it's dinner, so you're getting there at like 1 p.m. and you have to wait until dinner time to eat, and then you're still sitting around talking and whatnot until you don't get home until like bedtime. And then every Christmas I've experienced has been like Thanksgiving round 2 Electric Boogaloo. I don't particularly like it. A lot of people, a lot of like arbitrary talking, and most of my family right now that I see regularly consists of boomers who don't understand like basic technology or what jokes are anymore or anything interesting. They just like to complain about politics, and I'm just like, ugh. And then they ask me to they ask me what I do for a living, or like not what I do for a living because most don't understand. But I was like, hey, how's work going? And I'm like, well, I'm a waifu on the internet, so it goes how it goes. I was talking to my husband yesterday on the phone, and I'm like, I kind of want to be pregnant again, just so I have an excuse to not deal with people. It's like if I want to leave something early, I have a perfectly valid excuse. It's like, oh hey, I'm full of baby. I want to go relax. No, no, not N word. I'm not an N word. I'm a Jew. We're a completely different minority subset. Exactly. I want to avoid people by making a people. Because the people I made them so I have like some semblance of control. I can't control people I didn't make. And people that have like no part in the making of a people. Like I have some minor control over my husband. Because to quote my brother, who is very funny, he says to my husband, he's not the brightest crayon in the box, but he's the sharpest. And it's a very apt description of my husband. I love my husband, don't get me wrong. Like, I adore the hell out of him. He's, like, my favorite person, aside from my brother. Like, he's only, like, a step above my brother because we're married. But, like, otherwise they'd be tied for, like, favorite person award. I don't know if you know this, but the process of making babies is fun. Not the pregnancy part. That part sucks, but like the initial step in making a baby is fun. I don't know, actually. Each pregnancy is different. Like, my first one was pretty easygoing, pretty chill. I didn't hurt too bad. I didn't gain a lot of weight. It was nice. My second pregnancy, I was completely miserable and detached and wanted to die. So it's a crapshoot, really. Believe me, my friend, it's been a while for me too. Not just my husband being gone. But when he's home, we have 2 kids who neither of them like to sleep. So we have to have very roundabout ways of doing the tango, if you will. I suppose the hub could count, but not as an educational resource. Like, what people want to do by themselves is, like, on them. My friend, I have 2 children. It'd be very weird if I didn't love them. Okay, seriously, I'm not moving my arms at all, and I don't know. Arm, chill out. What are you pointing at? What's over there? What's over there? It's a wall. It's a blank wall. I'm pointing at a blank wall. Stop. Go down. Down, I say. See, now I just look like I'm broken. Like, I'm broken. I am broken. Like, don't get me wrong, but like now I'm actually like visibly broken. Chill out, arm. Chill out. Chill. 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 I don't know if this is an update with VC Face, where like even a minor gesture it makes your arms freak out, but like I don't like it. It needs to freaking stop. Okay, let's see if I can do a camera reset. 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 No, I didn't reset it. Now the other arm's up. I don't know what it's doing. I don't even think my Leap's plugged in. Leap, are you plugged in? Leap. Leap. Are you plugged in, Leap? Oh, you are. No wonder everything's freaking out. There it goes. There, my Leap's upside down so I can't see anything. What time is it for me? It is 5 something in the morning. My mother was talking about getting a Vive. You know, the VR system. And I'm like, Mother, I have an Oculus that I barely use. You can have that if you get a Vive. I'll take your Vive. You can have my Oculus Rift S, okay? You're not going to use a Vive to its full potential. Bruh, I'm not tired because I just woke up. I'm an early riser. most days. I love the joke someone came up with, because someone from outside America asked why TV shows in America will say something starts at like blank Eastern blank C, and they're like, what does the C mean? And the person's reply was, it means cause, and the number indicates every time an eagle goes caw. And I'm like, yes, that is exactly how America works. Eagles everywhere. I've seen eagles, like not just at a zoo, but like in person in the wild. But I didn't see them. I didn't see them in America. I saw them in Canada. And I will tell this joke until I fall over dead. But the thing I asked the person I was with when I was up in Canada, because I was there for a research assignment, I looked at the eagles and I go, this is Canada. Are they illegal immigrants? And I swear that person wanted to, like, throw me off the boat we were on. Because we were out on a boat trying to find killer whales. It was a very long day. I was very tired. My camera was very heavy. I was just exhausted from dropping hydrophones. Yeah, I agree, Tablet. I agree. Christmas is December something. Don't ask me what Christmas is. That's not my holiday. Yo, you always seem to get, like, really stupid. I'm gonna take a caffeine pill. Hang on. I have an addiction to caffeine. If I can't have coffee, I take it in pill form. Or else I get a migraine. Okay, people want to put up their decorations now because they want to be holly jolly. And given the current state of the world, I'm in no position anymore to fault people for wanting to be holly jolly early. Like, if your Christmas decorations, if your tree brings you joy, you can have it whenever you'd like. Because things in the world kind of suck right now for many people. So any sliver of joy you can find, go ahead and take it. Okay, so I don't know if you international people have heard, but there have been, like, mass break-ins and thefts of, like, designer goods stores, like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, things like that, here in the States, in major cities. And I can't even condemn the people doing it. I'm more impressed than anything. Because they're so brazen. There's just a group of them. They'll just break into the Louis Vuitton store and just rush in and grab all the stuff and run out. And granted, the cops are catching them, so it's kind of stupid. But kudos to those who get away with it, because god dang, that stuff's expensive. So if you want to get your gal a Louis Vuitton purse, then that's how you do it, to show you love her. Like, you know what? I'm not in a position to, like, condemn people doing things that don't actually hurt anybody. Like, I'm sorry, the only thing that stealing Louis Vuitton hurts, other than the people who have to clean up the mess, because I feel sorry for the people who have to clean up the mess, is the corporate bottom line. And those companies make, like, millions to billions of dollars. So they can suck my, yeah, they can suck my boobie. So if someone is that desperate to get their gal a Louis Vuitton purse for the holidays because he loves her that much, you know what? You go. You go, you lovesick weirdo. You go to the criminal life to prove your love. It'll make a great story in the future. People make movies about it. Well, just watch. In like 10 years, there'll be movies about these people making grand heists of Louis Vuitton stores. I have the extremely unpopular opinion that if a crime doesn't hurt anybody, should it be a freaking crime? Like, if no one gets hurt, except, like, some sort of, like, figment of the mind, like, corporate money, then, like, fuck it, man. Shouldn't be a crime. I'm very anti-corporate. If that's a problem with you, you can just like skedaddle because corporations and me just don't mix. I used to work for a major corporation as a paper pusher, and I hated my life, and I hated how the company treated all the employees. It's terrible. And a buddy of mine is a driver for Amazon. And literally only does it for the paycheck. Otherwise, he would quit on the spot. Because he says it's miserable and Amazon hates its employees. And I'm in no position to try and argue that. Because from what I've seen, I can understand the perspective that Amazon hates its employees. I've seen nothing positive come out of reports of how Amazon treats its workers. Okay, brands like Supreme, where it's just like a name on a sweatshirt, I agree, you're paying for the name. But designer handbags, depending on the materials, like, there are certain brands of handbag that gain value over time, much like a house, and it's made of really good materials and could literally last generations. My mom has a Chanel purse that was my grandma's. That's still in, like, nearly pristine condition because they both took really good care of it. And my mom said she'll one day give it to me if I want it. Meanwhile, the $20 handbags that I buy at anime conventions because they're cute and have cat ears on it fall apart in, like, 6 months. And if you're wondering the big deal about handbags, most ladies' clothing, the pockets aren't even really big enough to hold, like, a wallet, let alone a cell phone or anything, really. So we need these handbags. Just so we can, like, have our phones and our wallets and our keys with us. Good morning. Screw this cough. I've had it like weeks now. Ugh. And today is like the worst day to go to a doctor because people are going to doctors because they get sick on Thanksgiving. So I'm like, I'm not gonna bother, but. Okay, the contents of my purse on any given day is my cell phone, my wallet, my keys, chapstick, a tampon, or two, depending. Tissues, a little thingy of tissues, because you never know when you need tissues. Sometimes an actual lipstick and lip gloss if I'm like all made up for the day and want to be fancy. And, a snack. I like to carry snacks with me because I have children. And you never know when one of them really, really was going to want goldfish crackers. I was kind of ridiculous with my handbags in college because I used to just keep like all my lipsticks in my handbag instead of like organized in like a makeup drawer. So I would like dump my handbag and there'd be like 20 lipsticks falling out of it. My tweeter is broken. What do you mean my tweeter is broken? Oh, that's YouTube jacking up links. Yeah, if you click the link to my Twitter, just delete the extra characters, YouTube ads, and you'll be fine. Good morning, good morning. I'm currently drinking diet soda. I made your day yesterday really happy. How did that happen? I've read Hunger Games, and I'm like, this is Battle Royale for 12-year-olds. If Battle Royale met Twilight. I like pineapples, personally. There we go. Oh, hello, heater. How are you doing? You're just gonna make the office more hot, aren't you? So my new desktop is almost done. It just needs like one more part, and its cables hooked up to things, and it'll be ready to go for me to move my stuff onto it. But right now, it's just making a very nice table. This tower is huge. It is a beast of a machine. I'm probably going to name it Beast or Zeus. Something extreme. Because I name all my computers something. Because I have like a home network. So the computers kind of need names. Because I don't like the random numbers that they're arbitrarily assigned. It makes it confusing. So I name all the computers. Let's see, what's my current computer's name? I forget what I named it. Oh, there it is. I named it after my friend. Its name is Ash. Because my friend helped me put it together. Ash isn't Ashley. It's a lady. I missed the parade. I think I might have taped it. I don't remember if I remember to set it for record, but I like watching it for the memes. I remember one year it was really windy and like a balloon almost flew away, and that was funny. You know, I went to a zoo that had orangutans, and it made me kind of sad because they obviously have like intelligence and sapience. So to see them like just sitting behind glass, I'm like, bruh, it's kind of surreal. They're just some animals that I'm just not comfortable with being in zoos. Because it's like, it's great to see you, man, but like, you look kind of sad. Meanwhile, you get like small animals like otters. They love being in zoos. Because they don't have to like hunt for their food. They have a constant supply of like water to swim in. And they get like little things to play with, like little playgrounds and slides to slide on. They are living in zoos, the otters. But like a really big animal like a giraffe is just kind of like, yeah. Not enough space. Hey, howdy, her. When I was on my flight to where I was this last weekend, um, I watched this movie called An Apology to Elephants, and it was really just like it told stories of individual elephants, and what elephants go through can be really just heartbreaking. I'm like, why do we do that to elephants? They're huge and smart. And baby elephants are adorable. Sharks are edible, but we shouldn't eat them because countries that do eat them are depleting them from the ocean. And the ocean kind of needs them for the ecosystem. Killer whales can't do all the legwork. Okay, so pandas, I think, are in on a conspiracy where they want to go extinct. Because there have been breeding programs for pandas for years to try to save them. And pandas of their own volition do not want to breed. You'll have like a male panda and a female panda together for years. And they'll just like hang out like an asexual nerd couple and just eat their bamboo and just vibe and not mate. Little Fox is doing great. She is currently asleep because I don't hear her. Like, people call orcas sea pandas, and I'm like, that's not accurate, because orcas are the opposite of lazy. Hey, howdy, hey, how you doing, friend? I think the opposite of a panda is a bonobo monkey. Well, they're not monkeys. Bonobos are apes. They're kind of like chimpanzees. But they're like a chimpanzee's frat boy cousin. I went to a wildlife sanctuary once as part of a project I was working on for filming. And the bonobos were acting very much like human frat bros. How do I put this in a way that I can say on YouTube? One bonobo had his popsicle out, just waving it around, and he went over to a female bonobo, and he just shoved his popsicle in her mouth, just like that, and she took it. right in front of people. I think there might have been like a teenager there for like a school project. I'm just like, bonobos are just far out. Oh, Ghosty Ghost. Thank you for the super chat. That will feed my caffeine addiction nicely. Hello, friend. Hell yeah! Yeah, Streamlabs. Yeah, I know everyone hates Streamlabs right now, but like, I'm in the process of setting everything up in OBS, like regular OBS. It takes time because I have a lot of settings. My Chinese zodiac, I am a horse. No, foxes are not edible. Generally, you don't want to eat predators because of what they eat. Ghosty Ghost. Ghosty Ghost, I'm doing great. But you don't have to super chat me to get your comments noticed. Only do it if you want to. And if you want to hear the crazy dubstep thing that goes off when you super chat me. Like, I'll have to admit, it's kind of funny. There it goes. Whoop, there it is. I have not played the Leisure Suit Larry games. For the ASMR creator who left to be part of Hollow Live, I think it might have been in her contract that in her, like, outside of Hollow Live, she's not allowed to say anything. Like, she couldn't, like, make an official announcement or say bye or anything, because it might have been in her contract that she just had to morph into her Hollow Live persona. Because I'm actually pretty sure that's exactly how Hollow Live works. Like, when you're with them, you sell your soul to them for however long your contract lasts. $31 people curious about Stream Fam. Oh, Ghosty Ghost, thank you. I'm gonna get so much Taco Bell. Yeah. Hey, I'm in no position to say no to money, my friend. Considering I can't really work my adult job because there's still mass panic around coronavirus, which is understandable. I I got bills to pay and food to eat. I have seen $500 donations on Hollow Live Girl streams, and I'm like, what the friggity frack? Oh, my friend, Monocle Bear, you are welcome. I do know Doki Doki Literature Club. I have played it on my Twitch stream. I got brave enough. Actually, some restaurants do take tips. They make employees split tips. I've worked in food service. Worked at a chain restaurant for a period of time, and if a tip was left via credit card and not cash, it was split amongst all the wait staff and the bussers that were on shift at the time. And since a lot of people don't leave tips in cash anymore, it was a pain in the butt. Alright, Kai, I will try to remember to call you Kai. I'm really awful at remembering names. Especially if I don't have, like, a face to put with the name. But I'll try to remember your user. So, okay, Kai. Got it? Got it? Okay. Oh, hey, my boing boing jiggle. I forgot this model does that. Boing 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 boing. You go down the Hololive path for clout, my friend. It's for the clout and the money. Because Hololive does a really, really good job at promoting their people. And I think they make deals with streaming platforms like YouTube to promote those particular VTuber streams. Just a heads up, if you do want to tip me for a stream or content, and you don't want to give money to YouTube, Use Kofi. Seriously, Kai, thank you, but like, don't go broke. Don't go broke on my behalf. Like, for real, I would feel bad. For real. Okay, Kai, uh, whenever you're done watching stream, shoot me an email. Cause I want to like do something for you. Like I can make you like a 10-15 minute audio of your choice or something. Cause you are being incredibly kind. Yeah, Kofi themselves, they don't take anything, I don't think. But whatever processor you use for money, whether you use a Stripe or PayPal, they obviously take their fees. I think Stripe takes like 2 to 5%, which isn't a lot in the grand scheme of things. It's not like the freaking 30% YouTube and Twitch takes. I want to mention the 5% meme, but like if you don't watch H3H3, it'll mean nothing. Think that 5%. Yo, there was some tea on an image board about the person who left their main fan base for Hollow Live and their fellow ASMR creators who were bitter about that, who felt like stepped on and jelly. Yeah, that is math. That is in fact math. But you know what? When you're in the position I am, you'll take 70 cents because that adds up after a while. And you can then go and get coffee packs at the grocery store and make coffee. Or if you want to be fancy, you can go to like a coffee shop and buy a cup of coffee. Yep. It not to be a gossipy gossiper, but yes, it was Shadow. But seriously, for real, thank you, Kai, for the super chats. I'm going to get a lovely something for my kids, for real. Catch you later, Zach. Yeah, stay awesome, Zach. There's always drama in the ASMR community. Usually it's about someone being a groomer or a map. That's usually what the drama is. And that's something I never understand. Like, I know some people who watch me are like in high school, and I can't tell like who is underage and who isn't based on like usernames and comments and stuff, unless they outright say their age. So I can't really control what goes on YouTube. I do take the time to block people that I find out are underage on my Twitter, and I do other means to try to filter out minors. But aside from that, I try not to interact with minors because I just don't want the accusations of being a creep. And I'm also a parent. So if I do talk to a kid, it's going to be in that motherly, familiar sense. As like a mentor. Not a creep. Because I like older people. Specifically my husband. Caffeine does have withdrawal symptoms and it sucks. Thank you, Kai. Enjoy your water. 25 is not underage. I mean, like, under 18. I don't know the drama between Nux and VShojo. I do know, like, he was trolling VShojo streamers for a while until he became friends with them. Happy early birthday! I remember being 19. I was so cute back then. Yes, Iron Mouse is VShojo. It's like Melody, Iron Mouse, Neanners, Hime Hajime, Fruit, and some other people I can't remember off the top of my head. Silver Rail. She's also VShojo. Yes, Centrea. That's who I was thinking of. Okay, when it comes to Lemon, the whole situation with Lemon, I personally think it says a lot about a person's true character, what they're willing to give up to sell out. Like, I'll admit, like, I'm not one to say no to money, because in a capitalist society, money is how you live. But at the same time, I personally am not willing to sell my soul for income. Yay, Kaga's hydrated! Mm-hmm. I'm not a Pokemon. I sneezed. Like, for real, Kai, you're super nice. Like, for real. Shoot me an email, cause, or DM me on Discord, Twitter, or shoot me an email, because those are the main ways to contact me that I check on a regular basis. I want to do something for you, for real. I don't know what happened to me. Not me, myself, but me, ASMR. I don't know what happened to her. Not exactly sure what happened to Willow. From what I heard, Willow just got super busy and just, yeah. I know people say, like, don't read image boards, like those anonymous image boards like 4chan and shit, but I do. Because when people have a name attached to themselves, like, oh, Kai, you're gonna make me feel things and I want to do something for you, for real. I will make more Lamia cuddle audios. I will. I will. The doctors do work long hours. A friend of mine is a doctor, and I have a cousin who's a doctor. Excuse me. And they're like, yeah, no, it's a crazy town. It depends on the doctor. Not all doctors make bank. My cousin who's a doctor makes a decent living because she has her own practice. But my friend who's a doctor is an ER doctor and works rotations and does not make bank. I'm not a Pokemon. Stop it, nose. Oh, Kai. Oh, feel better. I've known people who've had that happen, so I sympathize. You know those nerds that always walk around with saline spray and inhalers? That's me. I'm that nerd. For the tracking program I use, for this model, for 3D models, I use VC Face, which is a completely free open source program. It's kind of limited in that it doesn't do full body tracking, though it does face, upper body through a camera, and arm and hand tracking if you have a leap sensor. But I turned my leap off because it made my arms freak out. The leap is not perfect technology. And then for my live 2D models, I used to use PRPR Live, which was free, but it was very limited. I now use VTube Studio, which I think is like $15 for the full version on Steam. And you want the full version if you have a 2D model and use VTube Studio because it has more features. I haven't heard of Cadence. Contrary to popular belief, there's so many creators who do ASMR, we don't all know each other. How do you stop shivering? It depends on the source of your shivers. If you're cold, wrap up in a blanket, grab a hoodie or something. But if it's coming from like inside, I highly recommend deep breathing and getting some water to drink. And I'm sorry about your anxiety, Kai. I know how those feels because I have anxiety and I take medication for it, so I don't like freak out all the time. See, I did the whole VTuber thing initially because I had a whole stalker situation, and I no longer became super comfortable showing my face online for a while. And then it just became fun, so I kept doing it. But I do agree that I think now it's just become a trend. A very, very, very expensive trend. Oh, Kai. No crying. No crying. We vibing. We vibing, not crying. But I feel better, my dude. And I say dude in a gender neutral sense. I did have a stalker. The person found my real address and sent a letter. It was terrifying. So, if you're not familiar with Jewish holidays, Hanukkah begins on Sunday. So, Sunday will be the first day of Happy Kitties. So, expect a cat Neko thing related audio every day starting Sunday. Just letting y'all know. Female VTubers do better than facecam ladies because anime titties are just better than IRL titties. Okay, Kai, you're like the nicest ghost I've ever met. And I lived in a house when I was a kid that was legit haunted. It was terrifying. So, you awesome. Hey, Toto. I believe in ghosts because I was legit haunted. It was scary. I came home from an evening when I was like 12 to legit bloody handprints on my bedroom door. And no one else lived in my house at the time other than my parents. My brother moved out because he's much older than me, and it was many, many states away, so it couldn't have been him or any of his friends pranking us because no one had access to our house. We had a security system. So, like, we was haunted. My mom was so freaked out, and she is a religious woman. She was so freaked out, she went and contacted a pagan Wiccan priestess to come to the house and cleanse it. And to be fair, things did like get less spooky after the priestess came. So I think she may have done something. I don't know. Catch you later, sentient mattress. Feel free to hit me up anytime. Seriously, for real, like, y'all are welcome to hit me up whenever. If you have, like, questions or just need to, like, spam a paragraph of venting. Because I'm very good for that. So, when I was a kid, I was terrified of the Headless Horseman from Sleepy Hollow because I grew up not far from Sleepy Hollow, and I was convinced that the Headless Horseman was going to get me. Like, I was a target for him. That he was going to come in the night and chop off my head. Or he was going to kill my parents. And I blame the movie that came out in, like, the late 90s, early 2000s. Because it freaked me out. Xavier, I think. Is it Xavier or Javier? I don't know letters. You are welcome. Seriously, Kai, why are you so nice? I do like Johnny Depp, but when I was like 9, that movie freaked me out. All the head chopping off just freaked me out. I've never been one to do well with violence. How do I make the lamia wrapping cuddle sound? I get like a long sleeve shirt, and I make sure all the sleeves are pulled out, all like flat. And I wrap the sleeves around the microphone, and I gently tug on the shirt. You see, I'm a weird American because I'm very bothered by violence, but sex doesn't faze me. I'm just like, yeah, those are some titties. What of it? Yeah, that's a pickle. Why is it a big deal? Unless it's around children, like, unless the titty is feeding a child, or you're like sunbathing. Don't whip them out, and don't whip your pickle out around children either. Like, have some tact. I do have a real steak. His name is Ushari, but snakes aren't like dogs. They don't do what you tell them to. If I tried to get Ushari to wrap around my microphone, he would just slither away and get stuck on something. He's a very fast, agile python. But he's also like a dumb python because he gets stuck on things when he's not in his enclosure. Like, he once got out and got under the recliner and got like lodged up in the mechanism that reclines the recliner. And we had to like very carefully unwrap him because he panic bound and like lodged himself in there. Oh, Kai. Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Oop, there it is. This dang cough. Okay, some laws exist for valid reasons, like laws involving children being put in adult situations. I'm all for those laws because as a parent, the thought of my children, yeah, I don't want to think about it because it's terrible. Yeah, okay, so I caught like a cold or something when I was in Disneyland. And because I have asthma, the moment a cold makes it to my chest, it turns into bronchitis. And then it lingers. So yeah, not quite feeling 100% yet. Yo, Arrow, this is not a... This is maybe a good month's worth of donations. I mean, like, a good month when things are, like, lucky for me. Not a week. I'm not famous. So I am very, like, flabbergasted, to say the least. I don't feel worthy. But I'm gonna put it to good use. Because we got a holiday coming up, and I got kiddos. Creaky chair. Fun fact, I have two chairs in my office. Because when my husband's home, we like to hang out in here together. And both the chairs were free. One was sent by a company, just because they wanted to share their chair with me. And I don't know why, because again, I'm not famous. And the other chair, I needed a chair at the time, and I got a gift card. And I'm like, I'm just gonna get a chair. So I have two chairs that I didn't actually have to spend money dollars on. It's very fortunate, because they're not half bad chairs. They have footrests. So I can sit like a weirdo. Oh, don't cry, Kai. Things are gonna get better for you. Like, I believe in karma. So when you're nice, it comes around back to you. Maybe not like in that exact moment, but at some point in your life, it will come back. What brand? I have no idea what brand one of my chairs is, because it doesn't say. And the chair I'm sitting in is a Killaby. If anyone knows what a Killaby is. Yes. I have chairs, man. I don't know. I had a thought, and then my brain just went, bye. My brain went, bye-bye. Thought derailed. Thought brain went, meow. Yeah, for real, Kai. I hope you have a really, really, like, good day slash night slash whatever your time zone may be. Chill out, lungs. No, I said chill out. You're gonna chill out. Yeah, for real. Everybody, like, it was morning for you. Have a good day. Don't be like the haters, the 3 haters who dislike the stream. Have a good day. Welcome back, Heater. Oh, that's right. If you're not a creator, you can't see dislikes. Wish you could, because it gets funny. Ugh, excuse me. Do you know how hard it is when you're doing, like, soft breathing ASMR or ear licking or whatever, anything involving your mouth that's not talking, to not burp? It is so difficult. Because when you do ear licks, you inhale a lot of air. I don't know if you know this, but you're like... A lot of air goes in. Mm-hmm. Hey, J-Dog. Oh, Kai. Gender fluid ghost. I approve of the gender fluidness. I approve of everything. But not you being unhappy. Okay. I have a task for you, Kai, if ghosts can do this. I want you to eat your favorite food today. Whatever it is. I want you to treat yourself to your favorite food. Kissing is kind of weird. Thank you, J-Dog. My favorite character? It was Takara for the longest time. But now I think it's probably Nika, because Nika's funny. Yes, Kai, get your pumpkin pie. Get that pie. Whoa. Whoa. I just made myself dizzy. Oh no. If you kiss right, you're not sucking air, my friend. You're sucking something else, but it's not air. So, quick game. Guess what my favorite noise is to make in the entire world. Just guess what my favorite noise is. Oh, you never had pumpkin pie? You gotta try it. It's good. Y'all will never guess it, so I'll just tell you. I like to make chicken noises. I love to make chicken noises because they're very amusing for me. I'll just sit there and just, like, when I edit, I just go to myself. It's just a very soothing thing to say, just making chicken noises. I don't know why. I just sit there and just go. Probably because when my grandparents were still around, they had chickens. And they were the cutest chickens. Not gonna lie, one day I'm gonna break, and I'm going to do a role play as Hey Hey from Moana. It's just gonna be like 20 minutes of me just going. Because Hey Hey was the best part of Moana. Freaking Hey Hey. No, Kai. No hating life. Go watch Moana. Because Alan Tudyk plays Hey Hey the chicken. And it's hilarious. Moana is very enjoyable. I need to stop doing that because I make myself dizzy. Capybaras are great too. Ooh, revenge on your brother? I just cracked my neck. I'm sorry, Kai. You want some of my pumpkin pie? Because my mom made way too much, and I'm not gonna eat it all. I think a lot of it's just gonna go in the freezer for later on this year. This mic is not good for ASMR, really. I just go bonk. Okay, I'm gonna try to play my favorite song for y'all. I'm gonna try. Let's see. Because my favorite song just like got in my head, and I need to share it with the world. Let's see if I can do this. There it goes.
I've been to the motherfucking mountaintop. Heard motherfuckers talk, seen them drop. If I ain't got a weapon, I'ma pick up a rock. And when I bust your ass, I'm gonna continue to rock. Get your ass on the wall with your two left feet. It's real easy, just follow the beat. Don't let that fine girl pass you by. Look real close, cause stroll like we about to have a party. Let's get it started. I'm looking for a girl with a body and a sexy strut. Wanna get it poppin', baby, step right up. Some girls, they act retarded. Some girls are body. I'm looking for a girl that will do whatever the fuck I say. Every day she'll be giving it up. Shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Oh, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me.
Yo, Kai, your brother's a villain. Okay. Sorry, that's... song gets in my head. You filming something cool? Good luck, Jack. I love Death Note. Elle's my spirit person. Shh. Should I do like a female light ASMR roleplay? Where I just talk like super dramatic? I have to rewatch some of the anime because it's been a while, but like, it's ridiculous. This mic don't do much, my friend, other than like scratchy scratches. Well, you sleep when you can, Jordy. Who puts milk before cereal? What villain does milk before cereal? Curse this cough. Your sister's a villain. Right, the bowl is first, because if you pour your cereal, you're just gonna get cereal everywhere. Duh. Oh, thank you, James. You go do what you gotta do, Kai. Okay, someone just subscribed. Oh, thank you for subscribing. I just noticed it now, because I'm slow. Yo, we all need some positivity, so I'm gonna see if I can find guacamole. Not the food. It's a meme. Guacamole. Guacamole. We're gonna enjoy something right now. Thank you for subscribing.
Form the banana. Form the banana. Form the banana. Form the banana. Peel the banana. Peel the banana. Peel the banana. Peel the banana. Go bananas. Go bananas. Go bananas. Go bananas. Form the corn. Form the corn. Form the corn. Form the corn. Shuck the corn. Shuck the corn. Shuck the corn. Shuck the corn. Pop the corn. Pop the corn. Pop the corn.
This is so delightful. I love it.
Form the mango. Form the mango. Form the mango. Form the mango. Peel the mango. Peel the mango. Peel the mango. Peel the mango. Do the tango. Do the tango. Do the Form the orange. Form the orange. Peel the orange. Peel the orange. Peel the orange. Peel the orange. Squeeze the orange. Squeeze the orange. Squeeze the orange. Squeeze the orange. Form the tomato. Form the tomato. Form the tomato. Form the tomato. Peel the tomato. Peel the tomato. Peel the tomato. Peel the tomato. The ketchup. The ketchup. The ketchup. The ketchup.
damn it.
Form the carrot.
Form the carrot. Form the carrot. Form the carrot. Peel the carrot. Peel the carrot. Peel the carrot. Peel the carrot.
The bunny. The bunny.
Wait, Dr. Jean, what are you saying?
The bunny. Form the avocado. Form the avocado. Form the avocado. Form the avocado. Peel the
Wait, who peels avocados?
Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado. Peel the avocado.
Guacamole, 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 guacamole. That song gives me life. It's my favorite thing. It's my favorite thing. Everybody has a favorite thing. You just walked into guacamole, guacamole. I first heard that song before I even had kids. It just gets in my head randomly, and I'm just like, yes, guacamole. Yes. Don't donate your therapy money. Go to therapy. Contrary to popular belief, ASMR creators are not therapists. I'm not a therapist. I barely have control over my own life. My therapist doesn't really do much for me, but I still go. My therapist is like, I'm sorry most of your problems are literally out of your control. And I'm like, I know, right? Wake me up inside. Can't wake me up inside. Yeah, all kinds of moms exist. All kinds. All kinds. Kai. Don't do anything you're gonna regret. We live life without regrets here in this fandom, okay? In this community, we regret nothing. I'm gonna check my email. I bet this stream got copyright claimed. Let me see. What did I just exit out of? Nope, not copyright claimed yet. Hell yeah. Oh, Kai, it's okay. It's okay. Go, save your money for therapy and food, especially food. Food's important. Food is importante. Now guacamole's in my head. No. I'm just gonna go my whole day going guacamole, guacamole. I think a limit for donations exists for like not legal reasons, but like liability reasons. Because you get those people that will like donate in the heat of the moment and then like try to do chargebacks to the thing they donated to. And companies don't like that. People don't like that either, but like companies really don't like chargebacks. Alright, Leafal. Have a pleasant day / night. I myself am probably gonna go in like 10 minutes. Because it'll be 7 in the morning. And I desire breakfast. Yeah, exactly, Nico. It's really just all about liability. Oh, Ghosty, Kai. I am genuinely surprised that this stream hasn't gotten copyright claimed with my random playing of music. Maybe it's not copyrighted. Maybe guacamole is fair use. Damn it. I has cookies. Cookies are good. Gluten. Okay. Seriously, you are like a nice ghost. Catch you later, Alex. Who is Fury ASMR? I have no idea. Never heard of them. I just eat when I'm hungry. And drink a lot of water and Diet Coke. Yerp. I have songs from Dance Dance Revolution in my head now. But I know those are copyrighted. Ba 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 ba. Stuff is in my head. Songs are in my head. Kai, eat foods, drink water. Water good for you too. And water. I will throw up if I go a long time without eating. Like, my stomach just rebels. It's like, oh, you're not going to feed me? Bleh! It's not fun. Sleep is good. Sleep is good for you. God, you may want to go see, like, a doctor, not just a therapist. But I don't know what country you reside in, so I understand if it's, like, prohibitively expensive. Because I know my doctor is. But it's a necessary evil for me, so I can stay alive. Stay alive. Has anyone seen Game of Thrones? Old meme, I know, but like, I just started rewatching it. I don't know why. Instead of watching new things, I just rewatch stuff I've already watched. I'm hopeless. Animals are cute. I like animals. Hey, Spencer. Unfortunately, I'm about to make my grand departure, because it is about 7 in the morning. And I got things to do. But, welcome. Yeah, the ending of Game of Thrones sucked. Sanko, Sanko. I'm probably gonna bother my husband in like a minute. Like, what are you doing? Nope, Game of Thrones is not a game. It is a show. And a book series. But mostly a show. Catch you later, my friend. Alright. The time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things. Of shoes and ships and sealing wax. Of cabbages and kings. Of why the sea is boiling hot. And whether pigs have wings. And that I mean it's time for me to go. Because it is good morning time, to quote my 7-year-old. Catch you later, James. Catch you later, everybody. I will be on Twitch later this evening to make up for not being on Twitch yesterday as Orky. So, if you want to watch Orky dick around in video games, catch me on Twitch later today. Any good ecchi anime? Monster Musume. There, just solved all your problems. Alright, everybody. Fare thee well. Mwah. Stay awesome, everybody. Nya. 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 da da. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I go now. I go. Bye.